Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is an Accolade XL 37M. Now, we're filming inside. I'll pan out for a reason. We'll go outside when it lets up and we'll do some outside filming. It's downpouring right now in Elkhart, Indiana. We're at the Integra Coach dealer show, and I thought I'd just start filming inside. This is a great floor plan. Now, for well over a decade, this type of floor plan has been one of the #1 selling floor plans. Bath and a half coach, midship TV, big slide, and kitchen up front. The reason it's been a #1 selling floor plan for over a decade is your kitchen's right here by your entrance, easy to grab things, your entertaining areas in the center, your dining's up front, and there's lots of storage. As you can see, it's an open floor plan with a lot of flexibility in it. So let's take a closer look. Now, this is a Super C coach. I started in the back on purpose because you wouldn't know if it's an A or a Super C. So this is a Super C. For those that love the Super C, you can find these in an A class as well. Big wide seats, which is really important when you're traveling long distance. I like the nice chunky headrest so you're comfortable to kick back or take a nap if you're co-pilot. We have a big sleeping area over top, and that's going to be the big plus of a Super C, is that extra sleeping as well as the air ride suspension, the big heavy chassis, that truck style cab in the front, big window with power screen up front, and then of course you've got this netting to hold in any gear that you might put up here or at night to keep the little ones nice and secure. So let's take a closer look. Up front, big storage compartment here. Additional cushions, which those are going to be for our dinette. I believe our dinette. I will have to double check that. Now, adjustable shelving. In one of my other videos I mentioned wherever possible, if you can have adjustable shelving, that's what you want. The other thing to look at, residential style cabinet hinges, which just mean you can feel when that cabinet door closes and you could hear it. We'll do that on a kitchen cabinet as well. It's very solid, really supportive. Solid surface countertop extension to give you a little bit of extra working space. You can see the LED lighting down here underneath the countertop. Big double stainless steel sink with, wow, this is becoming a very popular faucet in 2026 from what I'm seeing so far. Been using it for a couple of years in my fifth wheel. It used to be an aftermarket upgrade. Induction cooktop, and something to look at is the amount of countertop space around in your kitchen. So you have space to be able to put a Keurig, a toaster, those type of features. Now, let's look here in the corner. That's neat. They've used on both ends the little corners to have a little cubby. Great place to keep your spices so they're right at your fingertips. Let's take a look at our kitchen storage. Nice big cabinets, and again, here's your residential hinges, and you can just hear how they pull that door closed. Nice and solid. So you're going to get years and years of use versus the hinges that sit out here that if they take a bit of abuse, you know, they're held in by two little screws. Big residential convection microwave, and let's peek at these drawers. Okay, little bit shorter than I was expecting, but nice and deep. The finished solid wood, not the little bits of plywood. And I'm going to bet we either have an entertainment center outside or we're running electrical for fridge, etc., all in that back end. We have a couple of storage drawers here. And again, as I mentioned, you can see there's our heat exchanger. So this is going to have AquaHot on board. The best way to heat a coach is by using AquaHot. Big fridge. Now it's zip tied, so we can't really get it open, but water and ice in the door. Dual rooftop air conditioners. And as I've mentioned in a couple of videos, you want to take a look at that it has two duct systems running. So when you look down here, now you can't see over here, I bet when we pop the bathroom open, there's going to be a duct in the bathroom and then a line of ducts that run down here to your second air conditioner, because when we spin around, again, you can see the two lines that come out. Why is that important? More effective cooling. More and more manufacturers are doing that, but there are some that keep them one line to the back, one line to the front, just to save a bit of cost. Our dinette has solid surface countertops. It's a decent width, which is something I talk about. You want to have a decently wide table, and you want to have space to get in and out. So I've seen some where they're small tables and then the back, and you're pushed right up against the table. Here you've got some space, so if you're a little bit bigger of a person, you can get in and out, you can sit comfortably. Big windows, and yes, this year I'm going to be looking at a number of the coaches a little bit closer in the window shades, because in the last number of years we've seen a lot of night shades only with the excuse of darker tinted windows. But here we see our day shade, our night shade. This is nice on a day like today, where maybe you want to turn on a few lights because it's getting really overcast. You can bring this day shade down, turn on your lights, and people from outside can't see in. So you still have some privacy. Where if you didn't have the day shade, when you turn on the light, you can see through the dark glass of the windows. You'd have to bring your night shades down, and that's what you'd get, right? You notice you lose all that natural light and being able to peek outside, where with the day shade, you can still do that. And if you're not using your lights, leave the day shade up, and I think you've noticed on the camera exposure how the amount of light has changed. Now they have an extra large sofa that is a theater style, so power. Okay, they've disconnected it here for the show, but we've got power footrest, which is really nice here. I would imagine this is a manual. There's our handle. Manual footrest in the center, and then power at the end with cup holders on both ends. So that's a nice little touch. As you spin around, we've got electric fireplace to throw some heat, and then we should have a little compartment here. There's our TV distribution box, some plugs in here, and you could probably throw a little Blu-ray player in there if needed, but we're going to check the upper cabinets. Big screen TV, sound bar here, and a little bit of storage space above. So if you wanted a Blu-ray, you'd probably tuck it in there, but of course it's a smart TV, so you have all your TV streaming. Now the midship bath has been always super popular for this reason. If you have a bunch of people, they can use the front bathroom. You have a medicine cabinet, some storage, and this is something newer, a little bit of storage back here for some linens. You could throw some hand towels, even a couple of bigger towels rolled up. As we make our way into the bedroom, we have a power tilt on the bed so you can sit up, watch TV. And as I spin around, nice big wardrobe, 4 big deep drawers. Let's see. Now they've utilized nice big deep drawers, and they're deep, as I said, in both ways, in width and in depth. Our wardrobe storage with hanging. And then I like countertops back here in the bedroom. It's a great space to throw your keys, all that crap you have in your pockets. And believe it or not, you'll have more than you think. The TV pivots up, so you have more storage back here. Whether you want to use that for clothes or other gear, you have that flexibility. We also have washer dryer, and these are the Splendide units, which are really the industry standard, so you can go for longer trips. And then the main bath at the back, which is your bath. Solid surface countertops back here, some drawers, right? Great little spot to put, you know, underwear, socks, etc. More storage for linens back here, or again, clothes. Little bit wider than what we've seen in a few other coaches. The medicine cabinet, again, look at all the residential hinges. This is a nice thick door. And even the backing plate is reasonable. Big mirror. Here's our foot flush toilet. And then rectangular shower with spots that you could use to rest your feet if you're shaving your legs. Or for us guys, you know, washing our feet if you're a little older and have a little less flexibility. And then another shelf here for soap and shampoos, etc. Fiberglass surround. The fiberglass surround's really nice. It's an upper end style surround, easier to clean. Doesn't flex with heat like some of the plastic surrounds. Let's take a walk back up. Now, dual ACs on the roof, as I mentioned earlier. The LED lights. This is all soft touch ceiling. And you notice the height, it's true A-class bus style height, so it really opens up the layout. Now, I was just thinking I hadn't seen the control for the multiplex wiring, and here it is. So everything's touchscreen. There's going to be an app for your phone, so you can do this on your phone as well. So for example, we can see batteries are getting a little low at 11.4. Our chassis batteries 12.8. This is where you'd want to have your automatic generator start set so that right around this level it would kick in and start charging up your batteries. And that way it's doing that whether you're here or not, whether you're asleep, if you're in a Walmart parking lot or a truck stop, that automatic generator start kicks in, maintains those batteries for you. It's just a nice little touch. Okay, it's still raining, but the rain's let up a little bit. I thought I'd show you the outside of this Accolade XL Super C. Full body paint on the outside, blacked out rims. Just an exquisitely beautifully looking coach. Now, you can see our exterior entertainment center. Because it's been raining, I'm going to leave it closed. Don't want to get in trouble for opening it up. Oh, nice little feature. We've got a cooler up front, cooler freezer on a slide out tray. Nice big solid doors, thick insulated with a hinge. As we pop open this one, you'll see nice big carpeted storage that actually has a pass through to the other side. And as you look at your coaches, what you're going to want to do is just take a look at the framing when you can see it underneath, to see that it's nice, supported right around the chassis and the frame. Again, another storage compartment here. There's our remote for our gate valve to make it a little easier, and it's inside. Here's one of our water tanks, all inside. And then I would imagine there's a bit of heat circulating under there as well. As we take a look, this is a smaller compartment, and I can guarantee behind, sorry for my pinky finger showing up in front of the camera, trying to do this all holding the camera one hand and shooting with the other. Behind this actual opening is probably another water tank itself. As we continue down, same thing here. There's our final water tank. We can actually see it. And our gate valves for our back bathroom here. And then another small storage compartment that's a little hard to see, but passed through there as well. And the light that pops open when we open the door. Ladder on the back, lots of towing capacity across the board. Well, this is the 37K. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please click the like and subscribe button. I'm going to try to bring you some different coaches as I normally do, but a little more explanation this year rather than just a traditional walkthrough, to help give you some pointers of things to watch out for, highlight some features that are really nice and thoughtful features that you might not necessarily catch as you're shopping for your RV. Anyways, hope you've enjoyed the video. Bruno from RVing TV. Please click the like and subscribe. Greatly appreciated, and we'll see you here at the channel shortly. Take care.